Sup, Devils? J-dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today. And of course, comments and concerns, too, if there's any in there. Well, it's on the video. Fucking abhorrence and rebellion smashes the face of God and all wimpy tampon boys. You got that right, goddammit. Guys, check out that abhorrence from Brazil and fucking rebellion. Primary records you need. Then you're pretty much good, and everything's good, but the best you need is the evoking the abomination by abhorrence and burn the promised land by rebellion, specifically those. Rebellion, the other stuff, it's okay, but you got those two, you're pretty much covered. Anyways, questions, goddammit, on it. All the way at the bottom, sewer vomit, J-dawg question. You really haven't heard Niall worship the animal, question marks? You know, now that I kind of gaze at the questions the day of, like I told you I always do with the first 24 hours, you said it kind of sounds familiar, but that's not one of the demos that's on the in the beginning disc, is it? It's just the Ramses EP and the stuff that we put out. Well, yeah, the stuff that we put out actually, the 12-inch maxi and the Ramses Bring of the War. I think the Worship the Animal, isn't there a separate release that came out? Didn't like a 12-inch come out a while ago? If I remember listening, I remember actually not liking it. The because yeah, all that stuff, even in the beginning stuff, the Ramses Bringing a War, which that sounds just like the Amongst the Catacombs, which is my favorites. The 12-inch maxi, what the fuck am I drawing a goddamn blank? Whatever the fuck it is, the demo or yeah, the first release when it kind of sounded more like Morbid Angel, Blessed or Sick, the Atonement, yeah, the Atonement, whatever the hell it is, Festivals of Atonement. I like that stuff, but I didn't like it as much. Probably just because first thing I heard was Amongst the Catacombs, and I thought that was fantastic, and it was just a little bit, it was just different, you know what I mean? It was, like I said, kind of like more, I just thought it sounded more like, yeah, Blessed or Sick, which I do like that record, but the Animal, yeah, I kind of think it came through. Wasn't it like put it in there. I think I heard it, but it's one of those, I think I remember not liking it from what I remember. But is that considered the first demo then? I mean, even the fucking name itself is kind of dumb. Worship the Animal. It's just not even fitting with the band, but whatever. Kind of surprised that King Devil Dog stumped on this one. Worship the Animal is one of the earliest demos. Okay. It's different, but not bad. It's on YouTube for your listening displeasure. Like I said, not only you mention it, I want to say it came out on, it sounds weird that it'd be an LP, but for whatever reason, LPs pop in my mind. Maybe Night of the Vinyl Dead did it, or maybe Hammerheart. I want to say like 7-8 years ago. I listened to it and I recall not liking it, but maybe I haven't picked it up. But obviously, it went over my head that much. But now that you say it, it kind of does sound familiar. Count Z Danaviscus, question marks, J-dawg, what's your opinion of humor in extreme music? I like it when it's done right, where it's going to be offensive to the general public, but funny to the metalheads. For example, like, that's where even like stuff like Vaginal Jesus, I didn't take those lyrics serious. I'm like, these fucking racist motherfuckers. Now, even if they are, then whatever, that's their problem. That's not my problem. That's their goddamn problem. I could listen to something and enjoy it and don't have to agree with the lyrics, right? I just took it as a joke and I thought it was funny. This, like I said, it would be funny like if a band like Black Death, you know, maybe the same guy is Sicky and he doesn't really get along with the other members, but maybe a band like that. It's all black guys, and they did a fucking anti-white band, and it was not to be overly hateful. The lyrics were hateful, but you knew it was just taken for fun. It's because it's fucking funny. Just like for years, yeah, my dumbass as a kid, I thought Flesh Parade Kill Whitey, that CD 7-inch on Relapse Records, which I love, great grindcore. If you don't know Flesh Parade Kill Whitey, go over and get it. That's some grindcore that will fucking smash your goddamn face in. That's some of the best grindcore of all time. My goddamn book. The guys in the back are all these black guys, and it's, you know, Kill Whitey. It's this tribal shit in the front. I literally thought, I mean, keep in mind, when I picked that up, I think I was either 14 or 15 years old, so young. I thought it was all black guys. I didn't say, these racist motherfuckers, they don't like whites. I didn't care. I was like, oh, they hate white people? Cool. I think it's pretty fucking funny. The photos are funny. The cover's funny. The title's funny. Nobody else sings about this, so it's very original. I was like, and nothing else. It's kick-ass grindcore. It was super extreme grindcore. That the problem is with a lot of grindcore for me is if it's true grindcore nowadays, it usually just sounds like Napalm Death and Phobia and Agathocles. Those are the three bands. It's kind of like most of it I can't distinguish apart. Flesh Parade was at an extremity level, was more extreme than all those bands and didn't sound anything like them. So I liked him for that reason. But then you find out it's like dumb. It's white guys and it was a joke. But nonetheless, either way, I didn't know that. That was me unknowing. Didn't give a fuck. I'm a white guy. Okay, black guys, I hate white guys. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking funny as fuck. So that's how I took Vaginal Jesus. Just it's funny. Do I agree with these lyrics? No. Do I go out lynching blacks? No. Do I hate black people? No. Just shit was fucking funny. Deicide lyrics, same fucking thing. Now Glenn, I don't think is meant to be a joke. I think some of it's kind of like the rhymes and stuff are supposed to be, give you a chuckle, but he's still at the same time serious. That's to me is humor in the metal. You know what I mean? Something like Dark Funeral, I don't consider that humorous at all. You know what I mean? I think they're semi-serious or writing about dark topics or whatever. You know what I mean? But for me, Deicide, Vaginal Jesus, those are funny lyrics. Band like FKU, Freddy Krueger's Underwear, that's obviously ridiculously fucking silly. Don't really consider that an extreme metal band, though. I like that. Metal Moshing Mad. That's all I know by them is just that CD. Obviously, that's just horror movies, but filled. Listen to the fucking goddamn the name. But to me, it's Anthrax SOD type stuff. So I don't consider that extreme music. I just consider it good thrash slash a little bit of hardcore and shit in there. But I like that disc. But obviously, that's humor intentionally, kind of silly, kind of stupid. But I don't consider that extreme music. But for extreme music, what I mentioned, yeah, I like. And then there's obviously other stuff. Some of the Unslaughter stuff, it's intended to be fucking funny. Sickened by the Sight of Christ. I remember when they wrote that song and talking about the lyrics, it comes off as a Christian. They'd be offended. And, oh my God, this shit's so hateful. But as an insider, I was like, it's fucking hilarious as fuck. Don puking in the toilet, got drunk off his ass purposely, and then he's puking in the toilet. Fucking Christ. Sickened by the Sight of Christ, goddammit. And the lyrics are absolutely hysterical. So if it's done right, I like it in that way. Like the Deicide way, the Unslaughter way, I like that, because it's done. It could be on the outsiders again, like Dying Fetus says, the people that don't belong in this scene. Kill your mother, rape your dog. The outsiders that don't understand this music, get the fuck out. You have no business. They take it serious and they're offended, but the metalheads know it's the people that get it. Are laughing their fucking asses off, and that's why a lot of the bands, people that are appalled by other bands, like you shouldn't sell this or whatever. I'm like, you shouldn't be in the metal scene, dude. You don't fucking understand extreme music. You don't know what it's all about. Get the fuck out. Pack your bags. Go listen to your shitty ass Creed, Stain, Tool, and all that other fucking garbage, because that's what you should be into. That's what technically deep down you are into. You ain't into the streaming shit. Get lost, brah brahs. Dennis Jordan, Dark Funeral made one good album. When Black Moon left, it became a poser fest. It's funny because even on the one video, the one guy, and it seems like people agree with them, Dark Funeral and Throne were the slap nuts of black metal. All right, well, whatever, that's fine. Those are the bands I like. But I kind of question, why? What are you basing that off of? Like, is it because they're more popular now? So in that case, if Vlad Tepes blew up and got popular, did nothing different though, are they now in that category? Like, I don't get it. Like, to me, like Dark Funeral, I have heard that. I heard some guys just like the original singer and that's it. Fair enough. I can understand that. That happens to me a lot of times when they change singers for me or for a lot of bands. I don't like them either. I heard the Caligula stuff first. I think the first time I heard was Vobiscum Satanas, and then on Secrets of the Black Arts, and then the Diabolos Interior, which is my favorite. But what's Slipknot about them? For example, there's no baggy clothes, there's no sideways caps, there's no rapping lingo. So what is the Slipknot about them? Like literally what? Well, they paint their faces and shit. Okay, doesn't all black metal? They wear spikes and shit. Isn't that kind of the requirement for black metal? Where is the Slipknot? And again, got popular. What does that have to do with anything? So basically, let's just say they put out all the same albums they did, but let's say nobody cared. They never got popular. You go to their shows, there's 20 people. They weren't touring. No one gave a fuck. Are they still the Slipknots of fucking black metal? That's where these cabal fucking guys get annoying as hell. You're intentionally putting on a facade, in my opinion. Deep down, you're either A, not into this music at all, or B, you are, and these bands that you're ripping on, you technically like, but you're forcing yourself not to like them, to out-Cavalt, out-Unsmile, out-fucking UG, out-Cavalt, out-Underground, everything, the next guy, this is what it is. It's what you're trying to just be ultra, just outdo the next guy. And it's like, dude, give me a fucking break. Nobody fucking, at the end of the day, nobody cares. Nobody cares what you own, what you don't own. Nobody gives a fuck. It's just you're either into this or you're not, and that's for yourself. What everyone else thinks and what their opinion is irrelevant. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck. That's why I think it's way off topic, but I think it's funny when someone's like, what the fuck? My order hasn't shipped yet. I didn't even have time for this weekend show. What do you mean? So you're only going to wear it once, throw it in the garbage can? Like, nobody gives a fuck what t-shirt you're wearing, brah. You know what I mean? So you should want the shirt for all times. If you had it in time, you're going to wear it at the show. Fine, that's just an extra added bonus. But needed it in time. Well, okay, that kind of screams poser to me right there and there too. But anyways, talking about so put in there anyone, and I don't give a flying fuck if you don't like Dark Funeral. That's totally fine. I could totally understand why someone doesn't like Dark Funeral. I don't. When I hear that, I'm not like, whoa, it's so outlandish that someone doesn't like it. I can listen to it. I can totally see how someone could not like this. That part makes sense. But calling them the Slipknots, you're only saying that is because they're a bit more popular now. That's the only fucking reason you're saying that. Because again, where's the rap at? Where's the just ridiculous outfits at? They look black metal. The guys look metal themselves. Now, are the guys themselves in the band posers and don't listen to metal? Probably, but what fucking band these days isn't? For the most, like I said, most of them fucking are. Guys in Dismember listening to fucking metal? I kind of get the vibe Maddie Karki somewhat does. I guarantee you at least one of the guys in the band fucking doesn't. Kind of get the vibe Fred Espy does as well. Guarantee majority of the shit he's listening to those classic rock. So if you're going by that stance, what metal? You're going to be hard pressed to find a metal band that, with the exception of it's some new kids, some 18 to 25-year-olds. Yeah, we started a death metal band. Yeah, of course that's what they listen to. They're young and that's what they're just starting up. Find a classic band that's been around for since the 90s or down, that the guys actually still legitimately listen to metal and especially extreme metal. Because again, Motorhead, Slayer, and fucking Black Sabbath don't count in my book. I like those bands, but they don't fucking count. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't like those bands, you're just forget metal. You're just not in the music period in my mind. You're just not. So so you can't use that. Well, gosh, yeah, Lord Ehrman, he's a fucking poser. He doesn't even listen to black metal. I don't know if he does or doesn't. Probably, but I wouldn't be surprised. He just joined the club with the rest. Brah, brah. Which one of these fucking bands do? So, you can't really use that. So, how are they the Slapnuts? Please inform me, because I'm legitimately don't care. I'm not offended. I still like them. That's black metal, but I just legitimately I'm trying to think from an unbiased view. I'm looking at it. I'm like, how? Like, I'm not. I'm draw a blank. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm fucking just not seeing it. Just put it in there. Explain how are they the Slapnuts? Because they got popular. That's dummy out trying to cavalt the fucking next guy shit. So don't put that in there. Legitimately explain to me. How are they fucking the Slapnuts? Popular, they don't count. They're still doing the same kind of music they set out to do. Okay, yeah, it's got a couple different vocalists here and there. It's still the fast fucking black metal, screechy vocals, fucking up-tuned guitar, goddamn all the lyrics about Satan. Whether they believe it or not, I don't know. But that's irrelevant. Again, I don't see any fucking Slapnuts in there. And as far as the sellout part, got big. Okay, they got lucky. But they didn't change their sound like a fucking Tiamat, Metallica, Carcass, Samael, Barrett's, Sarcophago. Didn't change their style. Just kept doing what they did and got popular. Whatever. That's not a sellout. So explain to me how they're the Slapnuts, because I'm legitimately fucking confused. Again, not offended at all by it or anything, but I literally try to think of it. I'm like, I can't think of one goddamn reason, even looking at it unbiasedly. Ricky Jones, album battle, Venom at war with Satan 1984 versus Prime Evil 1989. I mean, to me, is it even a contest? I mean, it's at war without a doubt. Matthias Majorius. Question for J-Dawg and all you devils. Name some records that desperately need a vinyl repress and or first-time vinyl pressing. For me, Sodom Tapping the Vein and Persecution. Disgorged California, just today, majority of their albums have never been on LP. I've been saying that. Dude, so fucking funny. Maybe I'll try to revisit that one more time. I've been offering and saying to do Disgorge. At the time, even Cranial Impalement was not out on LP, but it has been now for a while now, which I own. I believe on Fat Ass Records. I was saying to do Cranial Impalement and She Like Gutted, minimally a 12-inch LP. She Like Gutted does exist on Picture Disc, but that was it. And I'd even be up for doing the other two. I guarantee those never been on LP. Told you the Deeds of No Reply email that's been going on for literally 10 fucking years. Eric was ignoring, and it was years before he died, so I doubt he was on his deathbed for the last 6 years. but whatever. Jacoby finally replied about, shit, it's probably been about a year ago now. And I asked about the first 5 Deeds of Flesh LPs, well, albums to put on LP. And then I asked about doing Discord Sheila Gutted, because I guess he's kind of who's running the show at Unique Leader, I guess, or at least if he doesn't, if he's not the one running the show, at least knows who is. Anyways, he finally replied after years of fucking sending a message here and there. I was just an update. Hey, just checking in. What do you guys think? He got back, and his response was, "We're thinking about doing a box set, a 5 LP box set of the Deeds of Flesh." That was response. It's like, well, number one, you use the keyword that every band fucking says themselves. Thinking about it, bro, it's been 30 years. You've been thinking for 30 years, so no, you ain't thinking about it. That's number one. And number two, if you are thinking, okay, well, think about it. Let me know tomorrow. Because literally, how much, other than a day's time, how much more time do you need to think about it? Still, you have to see it come out. And the second thing about that, so you just so happen to think my exact idea, the first 5 albums, excluding the other ones, those was your idea and you're doing a box set. Also kind of weird, so it's also doubtful. Again, yet to come out. Funny thing is, though, I guess Osmos Records, Chase just emailed me. I guess they're doing Trading Pieces on LP. And is it Inbreeding the Anthropophagi? Is that the one? I think I didn't see it personally. He just said, "Hey, we're getting these. How many do you think I should get in trade?" So I replied to that. So, oh, cool. At least somebody's finally doing it. But it's like, literally, I've been asking for years, and it was all 5. So I don't know why all of a sudden Osmos is doing it. At this point, I don't care. I just want them out for myself. But it's just kind of like, all right. So apparently, you're done thinking about it. I would have made you a nice juicy offer too for those 5. And then furthermore, on top of that, okay, thinking about the first 5 Deeds of Flesh, right? Okay, what about that Discord Sheila Gutted? There was no response to that. I don't see any thinking about going on that out. Who knows? So maybe I'll reach out. I'll probably ask Mike. I see him from every now and time again because he lives very close to me. Close, I mean close, like 20, 30 minutes away. So I see him at shows and shit. Hell, I'm going to Cannibal tonight. If I see him tonight, if I remember, I'll ask him there about Mike Hamilton, original vinyl drummer, Stench of the Deceased, great fucking record if you don't know that. I wanted to do that vinyl for years too, but there was thinking about and no replies on that, and then eventually it was Hammerheart that put it out, which I bought. See, I don't just put them out for business. I legitimately want them for myself. So when other people do, that's what's hilarious about these other labels. Would they have bought them though? If like we did them or somebody else? Fuck no. It's strictly a business. Now, don't be wrong. I'm in this for business too, but I'm still a diehard fan at heart, just like all you fucking devils. That's probably why you like the ones that like watching my ass. Why? Is because I'm the same as you. No greater or equal, just greater or equal to, right? Just the same. So there's that. But so I might ask, but yeah, Mike from Vile. He's in Deeds of Flesh now. He Mark of the Legion up, and he's the current Exhumed drummer. And if nothing else, actually, Exhumed's playing here in 2-3 weeks. Nothing else, I'll see him there. I maybe re-ask him, not that he has anything to do with Discord, but he knows all those homies, or at least has their contacts, right? I did ask him about the Deeds of Flesh as well, and he told me about the Jacoby thinking about line as well. I'm like, yeah, he emailed me the thinking about. Guess he's still thinking. Well, I guess he's not actually thinking because I guess he's thinking about the other 3 still because Osmos is doing at least 2 of them that I know of. Now there's that Russian label that did something, but they said they're a bootleg. I don't fucking know. It sounds like a goddamn drama girl fest to me. But no less. I mean, he knows Matty Way. He knows who's in Unique Leader. He can put the word out. Hey, what about Disgorge? I'm sure they're thinking about that too, though. But nonetheless, if I remember tonight or in the 2 weeks when Exhumed plays, I'll mention it again to Mike because I agree on the Disgorges. But dude, I've been saying this shit for fucking years. What else he got on his list? Internal Bleeding, first album never pressed. Necrosis, SYS. Long Island, Eternally Hanging Dead demo. Oh, I don't really even know it, to be honest. No CD, no LP, probably lost to time. However, there is a upload on YouTube. Yeah, I personally don't know it. Burial Lightened with Pain. That was another one. I said on one of my videos. Burial, Van Burial, album Enlightened with Pain, because there's like 5 burials out there. There's one from the United Kingdom, which was good. They did a 7-inch and a couple demos. There's a burial from Florida. This is burial that we're talking about. I think they're from Jersey or Maryland. But they did an EP. They have a song called Skull Fucked. Enlightened with Pain album. It's kind of like Tune the Mutilated Death Metal. I think it's a great album. I have the CD to this day. Still jam it. But I talked about it a few times. I saw them once live. Got my CD signed by the guys. But I would, if anyone knows those guys, Burial Enlightened with Pain, I'd like Hells to do an LP of that too. I think that album's great. I totally agree. But again, are they thinking about it? Do they have files? Do they, hey, bro, scan the CD. Hey, Billy on a tropical island owns it. If there's any of that bullshit. So all the above got to click. All the stars got to line for it to happen. But I'd definitely be up for it. There's a bunch more, but that's it I got for y'all. And I'm excited to hear your guys' picks. See, you got 15 replies and see if there's anything worth reading off. And then we'll end it fucking here, God damn it. Aegis Raven. What? 2 out of the 4 Disgorge albums are on vinyl. That's 50%, and I have them both. So, well, kind of 1.5. I mean, the Disgorge sheet I got is just a 12-inch picture disc, and Cranial Impalement. I will give them that. That's out. So, 1.5 out of 4, in my opinion. Yeah, Sheila Got It. There's never. I mean, think about that on a gatefold cover, and not to mention what the fuck, man. The goddamn Sheila Got It picture that came out in the early 2000s. I know that's when I got it, and it's been long on a print. Think of all the Goat Mans and shit out there that weren't even alive at that time when it came out. It's due for a vinyl pressing that never even existed. A gatefold cover poster, that'd be sweet as fuck. Colored vinyl, absolutely necessary as far as I'm concerned. So 1.5 been out. So I don't know if that's what the fuck. I kind of disagree with you on that. People are saying internal bleeding. Yeah, for me, internal bleeding, I was never a huge fan of. It's the early stuff. It's okay. I don't dislike them, but I don't love them either. Yeah, that's pretty much that. People are saying irrelevant shit, but most people just comment on the internal bleeding. Yeah, still waiting to be yeah. So yeah, that's what people have to say about the reissues. So yeah, guys, put your puts in there too. Reissues are just finally on vinyl because it's never been. You do the laundry list. There's a ton of them. There's tons more that I want to do. It's just I got a lot in the fucking oven that nothing's kind of moving forward. I kind of like to get those mopped up, but there's a shitload out there. So, anyways, put in the comments what you think, devils. Comments, questions, concerns, of course. And I'll get an answer bright in the morning. Later, goddammit.